Okay, we're back, y'all. So, ooh, ooh, that sneeze was not gonna wait for me. So, I finished my good old breakfast, my delicious poor man meal, which was egg and rice, a little bit of turkey bacon, and that chicken sausage from Trader Joe's. Ma'am, if y'all haven't tried that chicken sausage from Trader Joe's, it's delicious. It's seasoned. It doesn't even look like it's seasoned. Like, ain't no pepper flakes. It doesn't look seasoned, but it's his. It has a flavor. You can tell it was either, maybe they brined it or something, because it kind of tastes like that. So they might have like soaked it with like fresh herbs or something. It kind of has that taste. Absolutely has flavor on its own, but mixed with the egg and rice and that turkey bacon, it was on and popping, y'all. But so I'm gonna sit right here and sit on my couch, my love seat, what have you. As y'all can see, I'm close to the door. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna fold these clothes, because girl, these clothes been sitting here all week in this bag, and they have to release it from this bag. I also have clothes that need to be hung up, so all this is right here ready for me to make it happen today, because we got to reset, refresh, everything got to be in its place by this evening, so tomorrow I can go to work and my mind is clear, because these things have taken place. I got my clothes washing in the washing machine, and I'm gonna refresh my bed clothes and put those in the washer also, so we can be fresh when we ready to go to bed, honey. So for today, that's what I'm doing. And then I will make my way to the gym at some point. I'm not gonna kill myself to get to the gym. But I am going, no matter what. But I'm not gonna kill myself to make it at a certain time. I'm not gonna say it was time. As soon as I feel comfortable, this stuff is in a place, I'm heading to the gym. And I'll of course change my clothes, put on gym clothes, and be ready to roll. I did want you guys to see my little Skims set. This is Skims this year. I kind of wear it like an undershirt. I kind of like that vibe, like that. It's like an undershirt. It's very, very, very stretchy. I'm not gonna say everybody doesn't have big boobs, so if you don't, this probably really does hold you in pretty well. I'm not gonna say it holds. I'm gonna say it works. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. On top of it, I have like a little Target bralette, little top, like lounge top. And then I have on some Skims. Oh shoot, I forgot what these are called. These leggings. So I have on 2 layers, right? So this is the boxer look. What's going on with my light? Oh, I hate when this happens, because I don't really understand. Y'all enlighten me. I don't know why this is happening. I have on the boxer. This is kind of like a brief, kind of like underwear. So I wear these like underwear around the house. It has like the little tag, skim tag on the front. But they're like underwear. So when I say brief, I mean underwear. And on top, I have on these Skims. I think these are called, I don't think these are called Everybody Fits. They're called something else, but they snatch you in a lot. They're very fitting, very tight. I don't know if you can see through these. They don't look like you can, but you know what happens like when you get in the natural light? Sometimes you can, but these fit so bomb. And they don't feel like they're gonna stretch out at all. Like, you know, when you have on leggings, like, oh, they fit so good and tight and fitted when you put them on, and then midday they're like all stretched out. These ain't doing that. You can already tell because they are tight. They're almost like hosiery, like the way they fit. And matter of fact, I want to say in the comments about the reviews about these pants, is people usually say that they run them, like they run like with their nails or what have you, because they're not thin. I don't want to say thin, but they're kind of delicate in a way. Let's say it like that, delicate, because they do feel like you could easily scratch them or run them. So you gotta be real easy when you put them on. But once you get them on, they like. I like these a lot. I would definitely order them again. I think they only come in limited colors because these are genuinely lounge clothes, in the house clothes kind of thing. But if you wore these out, I would say, since I don't know if they're see-through, I would wear like a sweater so you can't see your whole booty, or something like that, because I have no idea if they become see-through like when you walk out the door. Also, oh, well, I don't think I haven't checked my weight since I started using that Lose It app, but I feel like I have lost some weight. I feel like my boobs went down a little bit. Like this section went down a little bit. Not a lot, y'all. Not a lot. I feel like my stomach is staying flat. And then also, and of course I'm sitting down, so it's not gonna do that. But the next thing that I was gonna say was, I don't have a traditionally washboard flat stomach like I'm not gonna say everybody else. Like other people, my stomach has never really ever been washboard flat. And that's probably because I have visceral fat underneath my stomach. So no matter what I do, I have to always exercise, work out, because you cannot do anything about the visceral fat except work out and eat right. And that's the only way it's going to stay down. So maybe that's what really went down, is some of the visceral fat is kind of like shrinking. The fat cells are shrinking kind of thing, because they don't really go away. They just shrink. You can keep them at bay. So I think I'm doing well with that. I'm probably indulging a little bit today because it's the weekend. Okay. So I'm having one more coffee. Makes me so happy. This one is actually vanilla. So this is another Starbucks one. But it's vanilla. I'm trying to think if it's like also like the blonde. I want to say it is, because the capsule is the same color. I like it, but I feel like it has a little bit of aftertaste. And you guys can let me know if you feel the same way. But sometimes flavored coffees have a little bit of aftertaste. And then I'm also trying one of my Trader Joe's snacks. And this is the cashew, almond, and dark chocolate. Kind of like trail mix or snack pack. I'm going to call it a snack pack because this isn't trail mix to me. Trail mix is always like something fruity inside. I don't always like the fruit. So, hence, this works for me. So, cashew, almond, and a little piece of dark chocolate. And I think I told you guys earlier, I really don't care for regular milk chocolate. I think it's too sweet. This is good. It depends on what you like. This is my judge right here. Plus, it makes me feel like I'm indulging, like with the coffee. It does. Okay. Okay, I gotta get back to the topic, right? So while I fold clothes, I'm gonna talk to you about what was in the top. Okay, sorry. The reason why I paused is because I could not remember her name. I feel like I'm about to mess it up. I think it's Sheena. Shayna. Sheena or Shayna. Is pregnant. And I was also looking at this cute Chanel-esque belt that she's wearing. I mean, it could be Chanel. You know how the influencer girls are. They're all about their designers. But I look like, is she pregnant? Okay. So young. Congrats, girl. She's on YouTube also. But I was looking at my Instagram. Anyway, y'all know how this is. I start talking to y'all and I start playing on this phone. Oh, let me show y'all one more thing. I started following the Snack Shack, which I think this is also, it's another thing called Shack. Not far from my house, but all they have is like indulgent bad. I ain't gonna say bad because the food is, I'm sure it's good, but high in calorie. Let me say that. But when you craving like that good old chili cheese fry or something like that, the Snack Shack LA on Instagram, check them out. They have like, I was looking at it and they have like pastrami tacos, chili cheese french fries with pastrami, hot dog, I believe that's what that is, sweet potato pie. It looks really good, but I'm gonna stay on my wagon and not indulge in any of that right now so I can continue to lose. Okay. Okay. Okay, the reason why I was looking at my Instagram is just to remind me of the topic. So I'm going to tell you the topic and then I'm going to show you guys what was being said. So it is a young lady closer to my age, and her name is, on Instagram, is Ask Tiffany T. And she always talks about like, not necessarily relationship, because that's not true. I'll say, to clarify, like, what makes sense is the relationship between men and women. So not necessarily relationship advice or anything like that, but like the relationship between men and women, and how women act, how men act. She talks about that a lot. I think that's primarily it, but different topics. So I like her opinion because a lot of times she'll give her opinion about like how things used to be and then how things are now, and like why it was better before, why, like either on either side. So I do like that part. But anyway, in this particular topic, she was talking about, she said she had a conversation with her child's father, and he said that he's sick of the women, all they have to give is sex. And she was saying, well, in so many words, she was saying, well, look at who you're selecting, right? So if you're selecting, she called it the number 19 girl. If you're selecting the number 19 girl with the BBL, with the wig, with the extras, what she's saying is, oh, let me add to that, because that's not, we all kind of have a piece of something, like, right? Like a it girl something, or that girl something, right? Or all of it. But what she's saying is, this is the young lady on Instagram that is revealing her body at all times, like almost like selling her body to get attention and things like that. This is what she was referring to. Not necessarily like you a grown woman, you wear a wig. Like, no, that's not it. She's saying, adding all of this up, the girl with the BBL, the girl that's wearing the wig, the makeup, showing her body collectively, all these things, showing her body on Instagram, showing her booty, showing her body naked, not for any reason, right? Some people are showing things for a reason, right? I look great. You could have had like tremendous weight loss, like you're like, oh, I'm on vacation, like when it's appropriate, like I'm at the beach, it's appropriate. No, we're talking about people that are showing their body as the topic, and they have this Instagram model-esque look, right? So she's saying, in essence, look who you selected, and then you cannot possibly think that this person you selected based on body, looks, showing off their body on Instagram, that they about to help you out when stuff get rough. When hard times come through, that's not what they're here for. They were here originally to basically entice you and give you that sexual fantasy situation. So why is your expectation so high? And then she continues to go on and say, you don't want the regular schmegular girl because her booty is flat, she's boring, she doesn't wear weaves, she doesn't, wear all the makeup, she's natural, blah, blah, blah. You don't want her, but she has more to offer. She has more substance about herself. But you don't want her because she's boring, so to speak. Okay? So that is what she was saying. So I'm going to show y'all real quick a couple of clips that I took.
You don't want to go entertain a regular smuggler, do you? You don't want to entertain a woman that just basic. She don't wear no weave, no wigs, no makeup. She got a flat ass. You don't want to entertain her because she boring. You know what I mean? You don't want that because she boring. But what you say bring to the table, she may have more to offer. She may have more substance. But you don't want that because you look at that type of woman as being boring. You don't want no woman no flat ass. You don't want a regular smuggler woman that just works hard and comes home. She just want to live a decent life. You want that woman that look good so when you take her out, you can get attention. But then when you need some help, she can't help you. That ain't what she there for. That's not what she there for. That number 19, those number 19 females, they're not there to help. What did 50 Cent say? 50 Cent said, if your looks are your greatest asset, guaranteed you're going to do some whole shit. That was the 100% truth. It's a certain mentality that comes along with a woman that uses her body for attention. I ain't knocking it. If that's what you want to do, that's on you. But these men are delusional. When you thinking that type of woman gonna be something.
That type of woman gonna be solid. Sorry. So it's basically pay attention to who you selecting in, okay? Because you can't select number 19 and say, ooh, I want her to have the superstar qualities. She ain't got them qualities. She out here for the coin. She also says, if you go on her Instagram page, I think it's _Tiffany T. If you go on her Instagram page and watch the whole live that she recorded, you'll see that she's saying for these guys, look, this is who you said was the person that you wanted to be with, hang out with. But now hard times have come about and she ain't about that life. She's here for you to spend. And this is the extra thing she said. If you ain't got it, why did you select her? You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Just, you gotta be regular. I'm sorry. You gotta pick a regular girl. They're looking for those coins. I don't care what anybody's looking for. That's not none of my business. We are solely talking about who you're selecting and thinking something different. That's the point that's the only point I'm making, actually. Because I could care less. That's not my business. So I think in this particular situation, my opinion